ball position. Does it really matter? Stay tuned. Let's talk about it. Good afternoon, golfers. Thank you for joining once again. Today we're going to talk about a basic principle that I think is far overlooked. So we focus so much on grip, alignment, setup, and posture that we do forget to think about where that ball position is in relation to our spine angle. So to help you understand this, I've got 3 ball positions here. We've got one that is a neutral, one that is forward, and one that's behind. So this would favor my trail foot, this would favor my lead foot, and this will be right in the middle. I have a 9-iron. So 9-iron is basically anything from the middle. I never really play anything towards my trail foot because that promotes flicking at the golf ball and insufficient weight transfer. So how I really dictate where my golf ball is how my posture is at the start. So if I set up, and I set up for a neutral position here, and I look at where my spine tilt is. Now naturally, we always have some sort of spine tilt because our right shoulder is lower than our left. So if my spine is tilting at that golf ball, I'm in a pretty good position to just kind of pivot around that spine and always bottom out at the right place. Now, if we take a look at the other one, if I set up here and I have too much of a forward golf position as my starting, I can do 2 things to do that. I can turn to get to my position. Now that creates an alignment issue because now I'm outside in, so my right shoulder's covering the golf ball too soon. And now I swing either outside in or I try and compensate for that by overturning. Or I can tilt underneath the golf ball to get my hands there. Now it's truly connected to my spine, but can I hit this golf ball with a 9-iron when the tool of the club is to hit down? The answer is no. So I'll still have to compensate for that. Same thing on the trail side. So if I have here, I can do 2 ways. I can close my shoulders to try and get to that golf ball. And now if I swing across my foot line, I've got another issue because now I have some path issues and my club face is going to do some strange things. The second way I can do it is by tilting to my left side. And now, if I strike this golf ball, I'm probably going to come over the top of it, so I have to release my hands too soon. So the bottom line is ball position is very important. So let's talk about which one most of us do. I don't see much tilting to compensate for that golf ball position. However, I do see the turn. So if you find yourself with some severe path issues, check your ball position. What we're going to do is I'm going to move the camera around to the other side and actually hit a few shots by just turning to compensate for that ball position.
Okay, so I had to do a voiceover from this point on while the swings, my camera and my microphone weren't syncing up. So here I'm kind of addressed in the neutral position, ball position's right in the middle, my shoulders are square to my target, matching my foot line, and from here I can just take a back and through motion. Caught the shot a little bit heavy, but I was still satisfied with it. Once that ball position moves too far forward, here I am opening my shoulders to get to that ball position, and as a result, my path has changed, and you can see that ball exiting out to the left side. Contact was okay, but the ball direction was greatly affected. So this is the one drawback of really opening your shoulders to compensate for that. This one, ball position's in the back, I go ahead and close my shoulders, and you can see a severe issue with contact and direction. Direction's right, it's low. The reason it's low is because the golf ball position is further back in my circle, and I usually catch the top of the golf ball unless I really throw my hands at it to save it. Now in this position, I move the ball position again on the back, but I've tilted now to compensate for that, and as a result, very heavy. It's a very up and down motion, but that is the direct cause of the tilting issues. And finally, we have tilting under, which the ball position's on my front foot, so I have to tilt under, and as a result, I usually go right underneath the golf ball. My hands were able to save me, but the ball flight is extremely high. If it's not extremely high, it's going to be very heavy or thin.
So what can we take from this? Very important. Don't overlook where your golf ball position is in relation to your spine. Wherever the spine is pointing, that's where the golf ball should be. Adjust your spine based on the type of shot you are playing. Don't open your shoulders, don't close your shoulders to get to that golf position, but tilt rather. But make sure it's the correct tilt for the style of shot you wish. I hope that helps everybody, and come on out and play. It's beautiful out here, and wherever you are, even if you're in the snow, go play in your garage, work on these motions, and get ready for the next season. Thank you so much.